Squamish Nation victory song rang out as chiefs, leaders from the community, and representatives from City Hall gathered to celebrate the report by the Squamish Nation, Tsleil-Waututh Nation, and Musqueam Indian Band that will promise a new relationship with the city of Vancouver.
150 some odd years after Confederation, we are being given consideration as human beings of this land, of this country, of this world.
For National Chief of the Assembly of First Nations, this is a historic day for all Indigenous people across Canada, and she says there is now opportunity for other municipalities to embrace UNDRIP.
It's really important for all municipalities to, especially in BC that has its own UNDRIP legislation, to really embrace these kinds of plans on how they will align themselves with those principles. So, for example, I was speaking to somebody earlier here who was a part of the plan making, and they're talking about going from where you are today, which is at the very beginning of the plan, to eventually talking about something like taxation sharing. So how do you begin to share that wealth that is being generated from the lands with the people who the land belongs to, the original peoples?
In November of 2019, the province of BC officially recognized Bill C-41, the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. And since 2014, Vancouver has been known as the City of Reconciliation. In 2021, City Council created a task force called the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, with the goal of developing a comprehensive report outlining 79 recommendations. The 4 themes of the report include social, cultural, and economic well-being, ending Indigenous Pacific racism and discrimination, self-determination, an inherent right of self-government, rights and title of Indigenous people. Rebecca Bly is a Vancouver City Councillor.
We're extremely proud as a city to be the first as a city of reconciliation, and we'll continue to have councillors who served on the task force to help guide us as we navigate the realization of what's in this report.
For BC AFN Regional Chief Terry Teegee, this new relationship between Indigenous people and the City of Vancouver is a welcome opportunity.
The fundamental fight for those that were fought many years in courts was to uphold our traditional governance, and our sovereignty and our self-determination and how development occurs. And that can happen here. Vancouver is the biggest municipality in British Columbia. There's a lot of development in these territories, so they need to better understand what is the point of view from the Musqueam, Squamish and Tsleil-Waututh. And I think that's a real significant step today to implement UNDRIP.
The report will be presented to Vancouver City Council next week for their approval. Tina House, APTN National News, Vancouver.